what we're doing right now is going over what makes the 5 pillars of a successful ARPG, and we're trying to see if Diablo actually follows through any of these or not.
So when we started, I guess what we saw was there were kind of like 5 pillars to make a good action RPG. Like and these are the things that we thought. Okay, like there are people who have some of these, but there's no other game that has all of them except for Diablo 2. So the first one would be well, I mean, in no particular order. You've got random level generation.
Okay.
For longevity,
No?
you just need to have it. You need to have it. I mean, you need to do it well. The next thing is a secure online economy. The next one is that you have to have a random item system. So, and what I mean by that, what I mean is like the item system has to have elements of chance, and it has to be that anything you kill could be the thing that could drop the next amazing thing that you need to find.
Yeah.
The next one is you need action combat. Yeah. So a deep system of character customization. So effectively, you need enough depth in the way that you build your characters to make it so that you're willing to play through the same character. So not through the same character, through the game again, but with a different build, so that can still be interesting to you. And that was something that D2 didn't really have as much. But one thing D2 did have was the concept of the ladder reset, which is effectively like the fresh economic start. And that concept was ultra important because, and once again, if you're doing ladder resets, then you need to have the ability for your character to be different every time. There needs to be lots of build variety and things that you can do so that you feel like you're having a different experience each time as well. So those are kind of the like 5 pillars that we had. The ones that I think that companies still often don't do, one of them is they're really afraid to do full economic resets where there's absolutely zero progress that carries on between the leagues. That's something that so a lot of companies are doing seasonal content now, but the thing that after they do the first one that players will always say is, oh, we want you to have some way to skip the campaign, we want to have some way to to blah blah blah, keep right. They're going to say that, right? But I think it's actually ultimately long term very harmful because it means that like when you have a full economic reset, it means that new players can join your game and not feel like they're behind everyone. Like they're behind everyone in terms of knowledge, but they're not behind everyone in terms of like, physically speaking, everyone who starts a Path of Exile league is on the same playing field, apart from what they know.
Why have I never thought about it that way? This guy's a fucking genius. This guy is a goddamn genius. Do y'all understand me? That's why we don't have the campaign skip. I ain't never thought about that. Because it would be a disadvantage for new players. Let me tell you something right now. There might be 5 pinnacles of the ARPG shit you need, but there's also 5 pillars that you need in a badass fucking developer. And 1 is he's smart. And 2 is he's not afraid to take risks. And 3 is that he cares about the players of all skill types. 4 is that he listens. And 5 is that he's passionate. And this guy is all 5. He cares about the OG player that's played since the very beginning, make sure the game is complex and delivers every single solitary thing that person needs. And then on the other side, he makes sure that the game is always friendly to anybody that would want to walk into the game, as friendly as it can be, to anybody that wants to play the game. He thinks about every goddamn angle. Holy shit. Normalize developers being called Jon-Like. How about that?